welcome to the News on Map World Series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha and this is the second episode of the Target UPSC Special News on Map World Series section, and with this we are coming up with the compilation of questions which we consider it important from the exam respect. So let's begin. And the first topic that or the area from where we will be discussing questions is the canal and strait. So first question is, which of the following statements is not correct regarding the Panama Canal? So out of these four, which one is not correct? So let's see. The United States completed its construction in the year 1914. This canal connects the Gulf of Mexico and the Pacific Ocean. Gatun Lake, which is a freshwater lake, is the source of water for the Panama Canal. Drinking water for half of Panama's population is supplied by the Panama Canal Authority. The Panama Canal facilitates the movement of ships through the gates above sea level. So let's see. First of all, let us know about the Panama Canal. So when we talk about Panama Canal, so what comes to our mind is the Panama country, and Panama country is situated in the Central America, and it is a zone which connects the North America with the South America. So this is the Panama Canal zone. And if we talk about the Panama Canal, so it connects Caribbean Sea on one side with the Pacific Ocean on the other side. And the Isthmus of Panama is situated in the Panama country. So the name of the country is Panama, and there the Panama Canal is situated, and it is a man-made canal and one of the most busiest canal in the world trade. As if the Panama Canal is not working, then the ships has to cross the complete South American continent, and if the Panama Canal is working, then the ships can cross over from Caribbean Sea to the Pacific Ocean, and it saves a lot of time, energy and money of many countries. But nowadays if we see, then the Panama Canal is going through a problem, and that problem is of drought. So because of which Panama Canal is facing problems, and Panama Canal has a lake in it which is called Lake Gatun, and Lake Gatun is a freshwater lake, and it is the only source of fresh water for Panama and for the people of Panama. So this is Lake Gatun, and the Panama Canal also receives water from Lake Gatun. Okay, see this? This is how the Panama Canal works, because see, Panama Canal, what happens is, if a boat has to pass from one region to another region, then Panama Canal is situated at a height as compared to the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. So because it is situated at a height, so the ships has to brought to that height, and then only it can pass to the other side. So what happens is that first of all the ships comes to the normal sign, then it cross over the gates, and these gates, the other side, when the water is filled, then the ship crosses over to the other side. Then when the gates removed, then the ship again crosses over to the other side, and then again crosses over to the other side, and then it comes to the Lake Gatun, and then from here it again passes on to other sides and pass on to the Pacific Ocean. So this was about Panama Canal. Let's see. So the United States completed its construction in the year 1914. That is correct. This canal connects the Gulf of Mexico and the Pacific Ocean. Now this is wrong, because it does not connect Gulf of Mexico. It connects Caribbean Sea and the Pacific Ocean. So first would be the correct answer, because it is asking about the not correct statement. Then Gatun Lake, which is a freshwater lake, is the source of water for the Panama Canal. Correct. Drinking water for half of Panama's population is supplied by the Panama Canal Authority. This is also correct, very basic. The Panama Canal facilitates the movement of ships through gates above sea level. Yes. So the correct answer here is option A. Next. Which of the following is not correct regarding Port of Eilat? Port of Eilat. Here also four statements are given. Out of it, which one is not correct? So first, the Port of Eilat is the only Israeli port on the Red Sea, located at the northern end of the Gulf of Suez. Then it allows Israeli ships to reach the Indian Ocean without passing through the Suez Canal. Then the Strait of Tiran provides access to the Eilat port, or none of these. It is asking about the not correct statement. So first of all, let us know about the Eilat port. So Eilat port is situated in a country named Israel. So this is Israel, and Eilat is, you can say, one of the southernmost cities of the Israel, and this city has a port, and this city also has a very good rail network. So this is the location of Eilat and Eilat port also. So if you will look at the map of this map, then this region is the southernmost region of Israel, and this is the Eilat port, and this is the Gulf of Eilat and the Gulf of Aqaba, because Gulf of Aqaba is between countries like Egypt, Israel, Jordan. So this is Gulf of Aqaba also. So look at this map. See, this is Israel, this is Eilat, this is Red Sea, and Red Sea divides between, this is Suez Canal, and this is the Gulf of Aqaba. And the Gulf of Aqaba starting point here is the Strait of Tiran, and this is the Suez Canal. So this is Suez Canal, this is Eilat. So Eilat, if the ships are passing through Eilat, it will go to Red Sea, and then it will go to the Indian Ocean. So let's see. Okay, the port of Eilat is the only Israeli port on the Red Sea. Fine. Located at the northern end of the Gulf of Suez. Now this is wrong, because it is not situated at the northern end of the Gulf of Suez. It is situated around the southern side, not the northern side. So first becomes wrong. So A is the correct answer, because the question is asking about the not correct statement. Then it allows Israeli ships to reach the Indian Ocean without passing through the Suez Canal. That is also correct. The Strait of Tiran provides access to Eilat port. Correct, or none of these. Correct answer becomes option A. Next. Consider the following statements regarding the Strait of Hormuz. Strait of Hormuz. Which of the above statements are correct? First, it separates the Arabian Peninsula from East Africa. Arabian Peninsula from East Africa. Second, it connects the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman. Let's see. And it is asking about the correct statement. So if we will talk about the Strait of Hormuz, so Strait of Hormuz, strait is a point where the two water bodies meet. So on one side it has Persian Gulf, and on the other side it has Gulf of Oman, and this is the Strait of Hormuz. And Strait of Hormuz is situated between Iran on the northern side and Oman on the southern side. So this the northern area of UAE, it has a portion of Oman. So it connects Persian Gulf with Gulf of Oman, and then it is situated between the Middle East, that is on its northern side. You have countries like Iran, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and on its southern side also there is Arabian Peninsula. So Africa does not play a part here. So it separates the Arabian Peninsula from the East Africa. This becomes wrong. Then it connects the Persian Gulf to the Gulf of Oman. This becomes correct. Which of the above statements is or are correct? So how many are correct? Correct is only 2. So the correct answer becomes B. Next. Consider the following statements with reference to the Mediterranean Sea. Mediterranean Sea, there are 2 statements. First, in the west, it is connected to the Atlantic Ocean through the narrow Strait of Gibraltar. Second, in the far northeast, it is connected to the Black Sea through the Strait of Dardanelles, the Sea of Marmara, and the Bosphorus Strait. The second one becomes difficult because there are many facts which is being asked there. So it is asking about the correct statements. So let us see. Okay. If we will talk about the Mediterranean Sea, so this is the Mediterranean Sea. It is situated between Europe and Africa. Europe on the northern side, Africa on the southern side. And Mediterranean Sea connects with the Atlantic Ocean. So this is the Atlantic Ocean through a strait which is called Strait of Gibraltar. So this is Strait of Gibraltar. So Mediterranean Sea connects with the Atlantic Ocean through Strait of Gibraltar. And now if we will talk about the Mediterranean Sea connecting with the Black Sea. So see, this is Mediterranean Sea, and if we will move in the northern direction, then from the Mediterranean Sea, if we will move to the Black Sea, first we will go to the Aegean Sea. This is Aegean Sea, which is also a part of the Mediterranean Sea. Then through the Dardanelles Strait, one can move from the Aegean Sea to the Sea of Marmara. This is Sea of Marmara. Then through the Bosphorus Strait. See, this is Bosphorus Strait. This is Bosphorus Strait. Then through the Bosphorus Strait, one can move from the Sea of Marmara to the Black Sea. So, Mediterranean Sea, Aegean Sea, Dardanelles Strait, Sea of Marmara, Bosphorus Strait, Black Sea. Let's get back to the question. In the west, it is connected to the Atlantic Ocean through the narrow Strait of Gibraltar, correct? In the far northeast, northeast means this is north, south, east, west. Northeast means this direction. So in the far northeast, it is connected to the Black Sea through the Strait of Dardanelles, correct? The Sea of Marmara, correct? And the Bosphorus Strait, correct? So the question is asking about the correct statement. So how many are correct? Both are correct. So the correct statement or the option becomes option C, that is both 1 and 2. Now moving on to the next. Now we will be covering areas or topics from the important islands in news. Jeju Islands, Jeju. Jeju Island, sometimes mentioned in the news, lies in which of the following countries? That is North Korea, South Korea, Japan or US. So if we will talk about the Jeju Islands, so Jeju Islands belongs to South Korea. So this is South Korea, and to the north of South Korea lies the North Korea, and to the south of South Korea lies the Jeju Islands. So this is South Korea and this is Jeju Islands. So the correct answer becomes option B, that is South Korea. Next, consider the following pairs. On one side, disputed island, and on the other side, country. And it is asking which of the above pairs is or are correctly matched. So on one side, it has Paracel Islands, China, Taiwan, Vietnam, then Scarborough Shoal, China, Philippines, and Senkaku Islands, that is India and China. So how many are correctly matched? So out of all these disputed areas, one thing is clear, that is China. China is a party in all three, and all are situated in the South China Sea, and they are the disputed islands of the South China Sea. So if we will talk about the Paracel Island, then this is the location of the Paracel Island and how Paracel Islands looks like, and it is situated in the South China Sea. So the disputed countries are China, Vietnam, and it also has Taiwan. Then second comes the Scarborough Shoal. Scarborough Shoal is situated in the South China Sea, and it is situated close to Philippines. And the disputing countries are, on one side it has China, on the other side it has Philippines. And many a times whenever we hear the news that China and Philippines are at loggerheads with each other at the South China Sea, it is basically around the region of the Scarborough Shoal. Then comes the topic of the Senkaku Islands. So Senkaku Island is a chain of island, and it is a disputed area between China and Japan and also Taiwan on one side. Senkaku Island has nothing to do with India. So Paracel Island, China, Taiwan, Vietnam, correct. Scarborough Shoal, China, Philippines, correct. And then Senkaku, India and China, no, India does not play a role in it. It has Japan. Then correctly matched pairs. First is correct, second is correct, third is incorrect. So what becomes right is 1 and 2. Okay, the correct answer is option B. That is only 1 and 2. Next. Consider the following statements. There are 3 statements and we have to talk about the correct statements. The Galapagos Islands are located in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of South America. Galapagos Island, Pacific Ocean, South America. Then this archipelago is located near the equator. And then third, it is related to Ecuador. It is related to Ecuador. Let's see. If we talk about the Galapagos Island, then this is the South American continent, and Galapagos Island is associated with the South American continent, and it lies to the western side of the South American continent. And this is the Galapagos Islands. It has many islands in it. It is a chain of islands. And if we talk about the country to which it is associated with, then it is associated with Ecuador, as it lies to the western side of Ecuador. And if we will draw equator, then this is the equator, how it passes through. Then the Galapagos Island, you can say, lies very close to the equator, very close to the equator. And Galapagos Island is also very famous for the experiment, the pea experiment of Mendeleev. Galapagos Island you must have heard. So the Galapagos Island are located in the Pacific Ocean, correct. Off the coast of South America, correct. This archipelago is located near the equator, correct. It is related to Ecuador, correct. Then question is asking about the correct statement. So all 3 are correct. It means the correct answer is option B. Next, arrange the following in the order from north to south. North to south means this is north and this is south. It means this direction, downward direction. So the given islands are Fiji, Tuvalu, Kiribati and Marshall Islands. Fiji, Tuvalu, Kiribati and Marshall Islands. So we have to arrange it from north to south direction. Let's see. Okay, if we will talk about all these 4 islands, then common thing is that they are situated in the Pacific Ocean. All 4 are situated in the Pacific Ocean, and specifically if I talk about, then it is the North Pacific Ocean. So northernmost means we have to talk about north to south, so this direction. So northernmost is the Marshall Islands, then comes Kiribati, then Tuvalu and then Fiji. So Marshall Island, Kiribati, Tuvalu and Fiji. So Marshall Islands, Kiribati, Tuvalu and Fiji. So this becomes 4, 3, 2, 1. So which one is 4, 3, 2, 1? 4, 3, 2, 1 is option A. So the correct answer becomes option A. Next, the area now we will be covering is the African region. Consider the following statements with reference to the Democratic Republic of Congo, popularly known as DRC. So there are 2 statements. We have to talk about the not correct. Which of the above statements given are not correct? The country shares 40 km of coastline with the Atlantic Ocean. Second, this country is surrounded by Cameroon and Angola in the north. Cameroon and Angola. Let's see. If we talk about DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo, it is one of the biggest countries of the African continent. And if you will look at the map of DRC from far away, you will think that it is a landlocked country, but it is not a landlocked country. It shares a very small coastline of around 40 kilometers with the Atlantic Ocean. It shares a very small coastline with the Atlantic Ocean. And the surrounding countries of Democratic Republic of Congo is the Republic of the Congo, Central African Republic, South Sudan, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi. Then it has Tanzania, it has Zambia, then it has Angola. So if we talk about the countries with which it shares its northern border, then it is Central African Republic, South Sudan and then Republic of the Congo. It does not share its border with Cameroon. And Angola, it shares its border, but the northern border it does not share with Angola. It shares its southern border with Angola. So, if the country shares 40 km of coastline with the Atlantic Ocean is correct. This country is surrounded by Cameroon and Angola in the north. So, in the north becomes wrong. So, this is wrong. And The question is asking about the not correct statement. So the not correct statement, first is correct, second is incorrect. So the correct answer becomes option B, that is only 2. Next, consider the following statements regarding Sudan. So there are 2 statements and we have to talk about which of the above statements is or are correct. First, Sudan is a landlocked country in northeastern Africa. Northeastern Africa. Then Sudan is drained by the Nile River and its tributaries. So let's see. If we will look at the map of the African continent, then we will find Sudan, and Sudan is a country which is basically present in the North Africa, and the capital of Sudan is Khartoum. And if we will look at the surrounding countries of Sudan, then it has Egypt, Libya, Chad, Central African Republic, South Sudan, Ethiopia and Eritrea. And it is very much visible that it shares its northeastern border with the Red Sea. Northeastern border with the Red Sea. And if we will talk about the rivers which passes through the Sudan, then yes, the White Nile and the Blue Nile both passes through the Khartoum, and then they open their mouth in the Mediterranean Sea. If we talk about White Nile, then White Nile originates from the Lake Victoria and Blue Nile originates from the Lake Tana, and they both merge with each other at the capital of Sudan, that is Khartoum, and then they move to the Mediterranean Sea. Then Sudan is a landlocked country in the northeastern Africa is wrong. Sudan is drained by the Nile River and its tributaries is right. Question is asking for the correct statements. First is wrong, second is correct. So the correct answer becomes option B, that is only 2. Next, consider the following statements with reference to Zanzibar archipelago. So there are 3 statements. We have to talk about how many of the above statements are correct. First, Zanzibar has historically been famous for its spice trade. Unguja and Pemba are the most prominent islands here. The archipelago is closer to Mozambique than to Tanzania. Let's look at the Zanzibar archipelago. If we look at the map of Africa, then we will find specifically to the western side of Tanzania. So this is Tanzania. To the western side of Tanzania, we will find a very small island or archipelago. And if I zoom out on the map, this is Tanzania. This is Tanzania and this is the Zanzibar archipelago. So it has few islands here, and Zanzibar was very famous historically for its spice trade, and Zanzibar is also known as Unguju Island, and the Pemba Island is also present there, and the Zanzibar or the Unguja Island is also present there. And the Zanzibar archipelago is close to Tanzania. This is Tanzania as compared to the Mozambique, because Mozambique lies to the south of Tanzania. So it is far away as compared to Tanzania. So Zanzibar has historically been famous for its spice trade, correct. Unguja and Pemba are the most prominent islands here, correct. The archipelago is closer to Mozambique than to Tanzania, wrong. We have to talk about the correct statement. How many are correct? First and second. So correct answer is option B, that is only 2. Next, consider the following statements. There are 3 statements and we have to talk about the correct statements. First, Swaziland, which is also known as the Kingdom of Eswatini, is a country surrounded by South Africa on all sides. South Africa on all sides, Swaziland. So if we will talk about the African continent and the South Africa, so South Africa is the southernmost country of the African continent, and if we will talk about Eswatini, then Eswatini is a landlocked country. So look at this map, this is Eswatini. Eswatini is a landlocked country, but it is not surrounded by South Africa from all 4 sides. It is surrounded by South Africa from 3 sides, and to one side it shares border with Mozambique, southern border of Mozambique. So Swaziland is a country surrounded by South Africa on all sides, wrong. Lesotho is located between South Africa and Mozambique. Lesotho. If we will talk about Lesotho, so Lesotho is also a landlocked country and it is surrounded by South Africa from all 4 sides. It is surrounded by South Africa from all 4 side, so it does not share border with Mozambique. Then Lesotho is located between South Africa and Mozambique is wrong. Then South Africa touches two oceans. Okay, look at this map. This is South Africa, and if we talk about South Africa touches South Atlantic Ocean on one side and the Indian Ocean or the other side. So that becomes correct. Third becomes correct. Question is asking about the correct statement. First is wrong, second is wrong. So how many are correct? That is only 3. Which one is only 3? Option D. So option D becomes the correct answer. Next. Now the region that we will be covering is the international groupings. So question is, how many of the following are included in Comprehensive Economic Partnership for East Asia, that is CEPEA or ASEAN plus 6. So the countries are CEPEA. How many are part of it? Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, Papua New Guinea or Brazil. So Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, Papua New Guinea or Brazil. So if we will talk about the countries involved in the Comprehensive Economic Partnership for East Asia, then these are the countries, that is India, China, South Korea, Japan, Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, Brunei, Indonesia, Singapore, Australia, New Zealand, Thailand, Cambodia, China, India. So these are the countries which are associated. So if we can say, so these are basically the Asian countries which are involved there. So very clearly the Canada or US are not involved. So Canada, no. Australia, yes. Mexico, no. New Zealand, yes. Brazil, no. Papua New Guinea, no. So the, what is it asking? Choose the correct code. So the correct answer for this becomes Australia and New Zealand. So option B, that is only 2. Next. Now comes, how many of the following countries are included in the 13-member WMO UNESCAP panel that names tropical cyclones originating in the Indian Ocean? WMO UNESCAP, 13 member. How many are member of it? Yemen, Oman, Australia, Afghanistan, Indonesia, Iran. International grouping question becomes little difficult. Yemen, Oman, Australia, Afghanistan, Indonesia or Iran. Let's see. So if we will look at those 13 members which names the cyclones in the Indian Ocean, then those are Yemen, Oman, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, Iran, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Thailand, Sri Lanka and Maldives. Afghanistan is not a part of it. Let's see. Yemen, yes. Oman, yes. Afghanistan, no. Iran, yes. Indonesia, no. Australia, no. So this, how many are there? It becomes 1, 2 and 3. So the correct answer for this becomes 1, 2 and 3. Which one? Option A, that is only 3. Next. Consider the following statements with reference to the European Free Trade Association. So, and we have to talk about the correct statements. First, EFTA, that is European Free Trade Association. It includes Iceland, Liechtenstein, Norway and Switzerland, all of which are also part of the European Union. And second, it is EFTA is established in 1960 by the Stockholm Convention. It seeks to enhance free trade and economic integration for the benefit of its 4 member states and the global trading partners. So let us look at the European Free Trade Association. So if we talk about the European Free Trade Association, it means there are 4 countries in EFTA and these 4 countries can do free trade with each other, and it is formed by the Stockholm Convention. And these 4 countries are Norway, Iceland, Liechtenstein and Switzerland. So Switzerland is a landlocked country, Liechtenstein is a landlocked country. If we talk about Norway and Iceland, then they are not landlocked. So Switzerland is a landlocked country and a very peaceful country also. And if we talk about Liechtenstein, then Liechtenstein is a country which lies between Austria and Switzerland. So it has Switzerland on one side and it has Austria on other side. So let us look at it. EFTA includes Iceland, Liechtenstein, Norway and Switzerland, correct? All of which are also part of the European Union? No, they are not part of the European Union. Then established in 1960 by the Stockholm Convention, correct? It seeks to enhance free trade and economic integration for the benefit of its 4 member states and the global trading partners. This is also correct. Now we have to talk about the correct statement. First is wrong, second is correct. So the correct answer becomes option B, that is only 2. Next, which of the following statement is not correct regarding the G77? Not correct regarding the G77. There are 4 statements. Let's see. First of all, about G77. So don't go by the name G77. It does not have 77 countries. It has much more than 77 countries. It has in total around 134 members. And you can say that these 134 members represent the global south. And these are basically the least developed and the developing countries. So the area in yellow are the countries of G77. So these are the countries which contribute a lot of population to the world. So you can say South American continent, African continent, Asia continent. So these are the members of G77. So its members 77, most of whom are from the African continent. This is wrong because 134 it has countries, almost countries from other continents are also very much in number, specifically the Asian continent. Then this organization represents the global south, yes. Its member countries represent more than 2/3 of the world's population, yes, because India and China both are part of it. Then India is also its member, yes. So which one is not correct? The not correct statement is option A. Next. Now the region that we will be covering is Indian neighboring countries. So consider the following statements with reference to Myanmar. There are 3 statements. We have to talk about the correct statements. The Bago Yoma range. Bago Yoma range and Shan Plateau are located in Myanmar. The Salween and Seftang river forms the river system in Myanmar. And then Myanmar shares its longest border with India. Let's see. If we will look at the map of Myanmar, this is the physical map of Myanmar. We see a lot of greenery. Then if we will talk about the Shan Plateau and the Bago Yoma range, then this is the Shan Plateau of Myanmar. You can say that the central region of Myanmar, this is the Shan Plateau of Myanmar. And if we'll talk about the Bago Yoma range, then yes, this you can say is the Bago Yoma range. So Bago Yoma range is also there in Myanmar. And if we talk about 2 of the major rivers of Myanmar, you can say which actually forms the river system of Myanmar, then that is the Salween and the Sitong river. So this, let me rub it for you. Okay, then this is the Salween river. This is the Salween river. And if we will talk about Sitang river, then this is also the Sitang river. Then Myanmar shares its longest border with China. It does not share its longest border with India. So the border which it shares with China is the longest. So the Bago Yoma range and Shan Plateau are located in Myanmar, yes. Salween and Saftang rivers form the river system in Myanmar, yes. Myanmar shares its longest border with India, no. We have to talk about the correct statement. 1 and 2 are correct. So the correct answer becomes option B, that is 1 and 2 only. Next. Which of the following countries is not a neighbor of Thailand? Not a neighbor of Thailand. Laos, Malaysia, Vietnam, Cambodia. So if we will talk about Thailand, Thailand is an Asian country, Southeast Asia country. Then this is Thailand. So you can say Thailand looks like, you can say, a shape of mushroom. This is Thailand. And if we'll talk about the neighboring countries of Thailand, then it shares border with Myanmar. Then you have Laos, you have Cambodia. but it does not share its border with Vietnam, because between Thailand and Vietnam comes Cambodia and Laos. So Cambodia, Malaysia and Laos, it shares its border with. Vietnam, it does not share its border with. So the correct answer becomes option C, Vietnam. Next. Consider the following statements with reference to Mauritius. With reference to Mauritius. There are two statements and we have to talk about the correct statement. It is located in the Indian Ocean east of Madagascar. It is closer to Madagascar than to France Reunion Island. Let's see. If we talk about Mauritius, then Mauritius is situated in the Indian Ocean and is situated in the southern Indian Ocean. So this is the location of Mauritius. Very famous tourist place. And then if we will talk about, then Mauritius is situated to the eastern side of mainland or the African continent. And if we will talk about the Madagascar island, then also the Mauritius is situated to its eastern side. But Mauritius is close to the Reunion Island of France as compared to the Madagascar. So it is located in the Indian Ocean, yes. East of Madagascar, yes. It is closer to Madagascar than to France Reunion Island, no. We have to talk about the correct statement. The correct is first is correct and second is wrong. So the correct answer becomes option A, that is only 1. So with this we comes to the end of our second episode of the Target UPSC News on Map World Special, and we hope that you like this video and this will be very helpful for your examination. So this was the second episode and the compilation of all the important questions from the map regard that we consider. So I hope you liked this video, and that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading, keep writing and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.